Welcome to Tuesday Night Live. How you all doing? Well, four heart attacks, people, high blood pressure, diabetes, arthritis, back problems, single, uh, on a fixed income, about $900. I want to thank you ladies. When I was talking about foxy ladies, I asked the question maybe a couple of days ago, would you all take your exes back? And about 90% of you said no. Well, God showed me last night when I went to sleep about my ex. And the way God told me it wouldn't work out. I wouldn't take an ex back. Because God told me not to. Because there'd be trouble. And that's okay, because I got my faith in the God. You got to do what God tells you to do. And I know some people probably laugh out loud, LOF. But you all see at the beginning to go to YouTube channel. I want to help her get her YouTube channel up. Because she's a great foxy lady. And her son's about 18, 19 years old. He, maybe somebody on YouTube will see her son singing, playing the drums, the guitar, and singing. He might get to be famous. I want you all to go up there and watch her YouTube channel. And, well, day went pretty good. Went to Walmart. And my son wants to get, I forget the lemonade. I guess it's Mike's lemonade or something. They sell it in a gallon jug. They didn't have any. But the Walmart app in Scottsburg, Indiana said they had it. Why would you have it on your app if you don't have it? What's wrong with Walmart in Scottsburg, Indiana? And 2 more days until Thanksgiving. And they've been saying on the news to drive safe, take it easy. I don't know if you have this problem in your state, but in the state of Kentucky, which is south of me, about 20 some odd miles, they had kids to die of, let's see if I get this right, whooping cough? Whooping, Hooping cough, I think they call it, is getting sick and dying. And they said, well, even the mothers have to get the shots for whooping cough. And if you can, I would get a bunch of shots this year. Because it's going to be bad with all the flu bugs and everything going on. And I just want everybody to be safe. And let's see, where's the paper? Let's see. Well, here you see here, this is the Washington County paper. And they're talking about City of Salem announces phase 2 of South Main project. And Main Street, I guess, is the main through Salem, I think. They're going to put, the work began on November 17th, starting with storm sewer upgrades. The overall schedule depends on the weather condition, which is a major road work resumed in spring. It says no lane closure right now. Here it is. This is Salem, Indiana, which is kind of northwest of me. And let's see, that was Washington County paper. And, okay, this is Clark County paper. This Clark County paper. Indiana State Police arrested a Jeffersonville man for OWI with a baby in the vehicle. A 1 month old. A 1 month old baby, people. And Trooper Brandon Love stopped the vehicle driven by Garrett Smellick, SmelokSY, 33 of Jeffersonville, around 9:30 on November the 12th near I-65 and 10th Street. And exit for failed to yield to emergency vehicles while working on a crash, and for speeding. And Garrett vehicle alleged speed past Trooper Love and Wolf as a record driver as they was working on the car versus the deer crash in the medium of I-265 west of I-65. Wouldn't that be east? I think it would be east. But oh well, this is a paper. And it says, Indiana move over law requires that drivers to either change lanes to adjacent lane or slow down to 10 miles before the speed limit. If you cannot change lane safely when passing any stationary vehicle with flashing lights on the side of the road, that applies to emergency vehicle, highway maintenance, tow truck, utility service vehicles, or even disabled vehicle people. And it says, a 1 month old infant was in the back seat of the vehicle. The child was unharmed, released to a family member. Garrett was transported to Clark County, Indiana jail, booked on following primary charges. Neglect of a dependent at level 6. Operating a vehicle while intoxicated with a passenger under 18 at level 6 felon. Operating a vehicle while intoxicated and danger a class A misdemeanor. People, you got to remember, all people is innocent, but his butt is in trouble. He had a child in his vehicle, and he was drunk. He could have killed that baby, but God would take care of him. And also, here's Scott County, Indiana, people. It's up the road. Scott County deputy make another big risk and stolen property recovered. Here's the guy. Here's the guy. That's what the guy looks like. Boy, he looks mean. And that says, on Friday, November the 14th, Scott County Chief Deputy Toby Denton, Deputy Cal West, and Scott City Officer Greg Green. Green is a nice police officer in Scottsburg, Indiana. I met him on an accident. Back in my videos, you saw me do a video there in Scottsburg months ago. You know, it says stolen and other items stolen the same location and at another nearby location. Tools, coverts, other work-related equipment totaled thousands of dollars were recovered. It appeared that some of the items recovered were from 2 other burglaries in Scott County, and items not from this case is missing equipment. If anyone has purchased equipment from Toby Denton, contact Chief Deputy Toby Denton at the Scott County Sheriff's Office. John Cooper, 37 from Scottsburg, arrested near the scene on felony burglary and was incarcerated at the Scott County Jail. Okay, I've told you how bad Scott County is on drugs. Look at it. Look at this. Look at this. And in late March of this year, 2025, Scott County Sheriff's Office received information on alleged drug dealing in southern Scott County. Chief Deputy Toby Denton started the investigation, including the Scott County Probation Department, ISP, FBI, the Scott County Prosecutor. The phase of investigation abruptly closed Friday, October the 31st, with 2 people, Dennis Altman, 55, male. I'm not going to give you the street. And Shannon Parnell, 47, old female, also of that address. Arrested with the both were charged with dealing in meth, at least 10 grams, possessing meth, at least 28 grams, possession of Schedule 1, 2, 3, or 4 controlled substance, and possession of marijuana and hash or saba. These arrests from Scott County approximately received 230 grams of illegal meth, multiple firearms, controlled substance, and $5,000 in cash. That's in Scott County, Indiana, people. And, don't come to Scott County, Indiana and sell your drugs. They're going to nail your rear end. I got my ham in the crock pot on low, cooking it slow, with my pineapple and a little bit of butter, and let it cook tonight, tomorrow, and it will be ready by Thursday. I talked to Trouble, and she told me about her kitty cat. And kitty cat was using the bathroom by the door. I said, that means the kitty cat is upset. I said, what's changed? She got thinking. I said, I bet I can tell you. It's your daughter being pregnant. You all not paying any attention to that kitty cat. I said, you need to put that kitty cat on her lap and start loving it. Do like you did before she got pregnant. Animals is different, people. And kitty cats is like humans. They feel like they're left out. Because you're gonna have a baby, you still treat your animals with love. And they're great. And I like I said, I asked her, did you do what I told you to do with your kitty cat? She said yes, and it worked. So the kitty cat is being a good female cat. That cat never had babies, but it's still a female cat. And the cat knew that she was pregnant. I said, when the baby's born, I said, let the cat smell it and be there with it. Where they get used to it. And hello, Matthew. So I missed that one. Hello, Jacob. Yeah, Kit Kats is pretty good. And like I say, I know something about kitty cats. I'm not a cat whisperer. But, if your animals that you got in the house, if they change, I'm doing pretty good. Thank you, Matthew. I try to help everybody out, even those foxy ladies on here. And thanks to a lot of your people, a couple days ago, I asked a question. Would you take your exes back? 90% of you said no. I took your advice. Plus, God gave me dreams last night when I went to sleep about my ex-wife. And in the dreams, it didn't work. So maybe that was showing in the future. Well, not yet. Not yet. Not yet. I don't know Matthew that good. And Matthew, after I get off of here, when I close out, go in the chat and I'll look up your YouTube video and see how many. Hello, Yoakum. No, I ain't got my socks on. No, they're off right now. My socks is right here. I will put them on before I go to sleep. And let's see if I can find an ink pen. No, that's not an ink pen. That's toenail clip. Horse feathers. Hey, Jacob, do you know Matthew? Well, Matthew, I'm going to give you a try. You're a standard moderator for right now. You go by my rules. And you go by my rules. What I say is go, you do. And I don't put up with no bull crap. You know, no hate crimes. I'm going to give you a try and see how you'll work out. I got to make a road trip sometime tomorrow. And all this. And will I be on here for Thanksgiving? I don't know. Okay, you have fun helping your dad. And try to be nice. If you don't do what I want, since you've been watching my YouTube channel, you know I don't put up with bull crap. I'm not like any other people YouTube channel. You know, everybody loves kitty cats. You get talking bad about kitty cats, then I get mad. And But, everybody, I want you all have a good turkey day, Thanksgiving Day. I got to put my socks back on. My feet's getting cold. And to the moderators, what you do, you delete the message first. That's what you do. Delete the message. Then if they come back and do the same stupid thing, then you put them in timeout. You put them in timeout the second time. The third time, if I catch it, But you know how my YouTube channel is. I don't put up with crap. Because I had 4 heart attacks. I got high blood pressure, diabetes, arthritis, and back problems. And I don't put up with anything. Because people have had heart attacks and strokes. They're not supposed to get upset. And, I try to be nice. I don't judge anybody. Don't matter if they've been in jail or prison. God is giving you a second chance, and that's what I would do. I might not like it, but nobody argues. You don't argue with me, or you argue with anybody on my YouTube channel. We try to keep peace and not hate anybody. I don't care if you got a friend that comes up here. You treat them like anybody else. If they screw up, delete the message first. The second time, you put them in time out. Like I say, you can see that, and I think it's a couple of minutes up to 24 hours. And, or I don't think you can kick him off of my YouTube channel. I think I have to do that, or people who's a number 1 moderator. Standard is number 2. They can't do what I can do, and number 1 moderator. There's only a few number 1 moderators that got the same power that I can do. And when you all go out, wherever you go for Thanksgiving, if you're going to drive, be careful. If you're going to fly on an airplane, call the airport and see if they're going to leave on time or they're a delay, like this, And people on holidays get crazy. If you got a dash cam, people, use your dash cam when you're going out on Thanksgiving. You can record it. If it's good video, then you can upload it to your YouTube channel. If you ain't got a dash cam, you can use your cell phone camera to record your driving. And, you all be safe for Thanksgiving. I guess today might be the last day of school because of Thanksgiving. I don't know. It's been so long since I've been in school. I don't know if you get out 3 days before Thanksgiving or 1 day before Thanksgiving. I don't remember because they changed everything since I was in school. I think we used to get out 3 days before Thanksgiving, or maybe 2 days. I can't remember. Hello, 709. How you doing? Now, I'm cooking my ham right now, 709. You know, I got it down on low in the crock pot with my pineapple, and I kind of butter it down a little bit. I wish I had some honey. I forgot to get honey. That's okay. Well, like I say, I got it down on low. And maybe Wednesday, I might turn it up to medium. You know, it's been a year since I cooked ham, so I'm cooking it on low with the whole thing to get cooked. And since tomorrow is Thanksgiving Eve, I might turn it up to medium. And I probably start fixing my banana pudding. I'll probably do that tomorrow night sometime. I got me some vanilla wafers to put in it. Yeah, it's Thursday. But tomorrow is Thanksgiving Eve. I think I lost a day. For some reason, I keep thinking today's Monday, but it's Tuesday. People, I hate being old because you forget things. You can get, I'm hoping it does. The only thing I can figure I've done wrong, 709, your ladies can tell me out there that you had to cook it. It's not instant banana pudding. Like you use an egg beater, you know, with your milk and all that. That's where I screwed up, because I don't ever remember cooking pudding before. I probably didn't cook it long enough. That's probably what I did. Any of you foxy ladies, just let me know what I did wrong on my banana pudding. It's a cooked kind of pudding, you know, Jell-O, cook it. I guess I didn't cook it long enough, or I didn't read the instruction, but instant pudding, I think I would do good on it. I done washed the bowl, done wash my egg beaters and let that dry, and I'll start making my banana pudding tomorrow. And Thursday, on Thanksgiving, I fix my stove stuffing on Thanksgiving Day. Because if I fix it tomorrow, I eat it tomorrow. So I wait until Thanksgiving about lunchtime to fix it. And is what I would do. But people, I miss my mama's cooking. She always fixed dressing on Thanksgiving and Christmas. Even the ex-wife, Foxy Lady, I'm not going to mention her. I think she made dressing. She could fry chicken. We would have fried chicken gravy. She was good with fried chicken gravy. I said, make sure you make plenty fried chicken gravy. I love that. I think when we had pork chops, I think she made pork chop gravy. I think. I'm not sure. Laugh out loud, people. But thanks to your foxy ladies here on the YouTube channel, talk about exes, then God showed me in when I was sleeping in dreams what it would be. So I'm going with your ladies and your men, and God maybe not take her back. But I don't think she would. I don't think she's that stupid. But that's okay. I'm just hoping my pudding turns out 709. I know tomorrow. Because if I fix it now and it does what it's supposed to, I'll be eating it all night and there won't be nothing for Thanksgiving. So I wait and fix it tomorrow sometime after 5 o'clock. And let you know, people, for me to feed my cats, I told you that 2 bags of 44-pound bag of cat food. They call it multiple cats, and you get it at Tractor Supply. And I need 3 bags of it. 3 bags, 44, about 120 some odd pounds of dry cat food. So I need 3 bags, and 2 bags cost me $65. So I need to buy 3 bags of multiple cats. You get a Tractor Supply. You go to Tractor Supply website, dry cat food, multiple cats, and you see, 2 bags with Indiana sales tax of 7% comes to about $65. I think it's 64 or something, but I rounded off to 65. And you all see in today's date, and Mel, I'm going to call her Mel, I want you all to go to her YouTube channel. Even 709 Concert Videos YouTube. Go to their channels. I want you all to help Mel out on her YouTube channel. Maybe there's a record dealer out there that can make recordings of music. And watch her son's video. He started around 12 or 13. He's about 19 years old now. And he plays the drums and the guitar. He's a left-hander guitar person. That means to me, left-hand people is very smart. And if you all go and watch Mel's video and her son playing the guitar and singing, maybe somebody that lives where he lives can get a recording contract with him. I say he's going to make it big one day. I know he's only 18, 19 years old. And some of the videos, he was 12 or 13 years old. He has really changed a lot from in the last 5 years, I would say. 5 or 6 years, he has changed quite a bit. And I want you all to go to Mel's YouTube channel. You see it where I got November so-and-so and Mel Swam song, go to her YouTube channel. Subscribe to her YouTube channel. Help that young lady get her subscribers up. And let her get her dreams up. But she's too far away from me. barley. No, I wouldn't mind having Mel for a girlfriend, but she's too far from me. And but one thing Mel and me got in common is her kitty cats. I love her kitty cats. I looked at the video. She had a black and white kitty cat that looks like Midnight and Captain, which is outside kitty cats. Midnight, his daddy was the same color. I called him Midnight. And he was a smart kitty cat. When I go out and feed my kitty cats, even Boots's baby, they kind of wild, but when I go out and feed them, they get lovable. I start petting Wildcat, Snowball, Captain, Midnight, Boots. I give them loving. And, but people, if you got animals in your house, if it's a dog or cat, give them loving. If something's changed, just like I call this lady Trouble. I'm not going to say where she works at. She told me about her kitty cat. You know, cat always used the cat box. But Trouble's daughter is pregnant. Her daughter's over 21. And I said, what changed in your house? Could it be because your daughter pregnant and you all not paying attention to the cat? I said, you need to start paying attention to the cat, love it. You know, it's a big sister to the baby that's going to be born. I said, put that kitty cat up on your daughter's belly and let your daughter talk to her. And tell your daughter that you're going to be a big sister to this baby. Because she's a female kitty cat. Never did come a mama, but it's instinct. And I saw Trouble today. I said, how's your kitty cat? Has it changed? Said, yes. It went back to its old self. That cat felt like it was love anymore by Trouble's daughter and the mother. And they start paying more attention to that cat. Animals will protect your babies. You know, they might sleep in the bed with the baby. They'll tell you if the baby needs to change the diaper and other stuff. Animal is protective of babies. If you let them get close and put the baby, you know, the dog or cat on your belly, you know, said you're going to be the big brother or big sister to the baby. Just remember, if you got pets in the house and they change their habits, something's changed in the family, and you have to figure it out. I'm not a cat whisperer or a cat psychiatrist, but I've been around cats about 70 plus years. They act like humans sometimes, and you know, they feel lonely sometimes. If you don't pay attention, they feel left out. Even the dog will feel left out. A cat will feel left out. So if you have your boyfriend over the house or your girlfriend over the house, if that dog or cat acts kind of strange around the boyfriend or the girlfriend, pay attention. That cat or dog is trying to tell you there's something wrong. Maybe they don't like the boyfriend or the girlfriend. Animals can tell. Even if you live out in the country on the farm, your farm animals can tell. You know, They know when you're pregnant. Sometimes an animal can tell you you're pregnant before you know you're pregnant. Just like Charlie, the German Shepherd. Like next month, on December the 6th, my son's mother been dead 2 years. Charlie knew she was pregnant before I did, or even her. He wouldn't let me get in bed with her. He started growling at me. And I go up and rub the belly, and Charlie looked at me. And I told my son's mother, I said, so-and-so, you're pregnant. She said, what do you mean? I said, Charlie said you're pregnant. She said, no, I'm not. I'm not pregnant. And, but she was. Charlie knew she was pregnant. He protected her through the whole 9 months. He protected her. He even protected my son after he was born. But trust your animals, people. If you got a dog or a cat, what kind of pet you got in the house, they know everything. Pay attention to your animals. Because you're pregnant, you still love your animals. And they feel like you don't love them anymore. That's what this kitty cat thought, that the pregnant daughter and the mom didn't love that kitty cat anymore. Now they start loving that kitty cat. Put the kitty cat up on its belly. I got to talk to her another day, and all this. Oh, man, I'm going to have to get something where I can push myself over, because it's hard to push myself over in the middle of the bed. When I went to sleep, I was in the middle of the bed. When I woke up, I was on the edge. Thank you for the hearts, whoever it is. But nobody's going to make a comment. But I think I know who it is. I think it's a good-looking, foxy lady. That's okay. As you say in it, LOL, laugh out loud. I think that was kind of funny. But people, I'm going to miss turkey, but I can wait until Christmas time to cook turkey. But I guess this stove stuff would be good to have. I should have got me 2 boxes instead of 1, but I don't know if my son will eat it or not. I know he'll eat some ham. That I know of. I went in a while ago to check everything. Got me a pineapple. Well, I do too. I can fix a box of it $7.09, and I can eat the whole thing within an hour, which that's too much. It is too much to eat, but man, I love it. But I'd rather have the regular dressing, like my mother and grandmother used to fix with sage and I forget what else, crackers and bread, and I forget what all else she put in it. I miss my mom's cooking. I miss Wildcat's cooking when we was married. She was a hell of a cook. But that's okay. I can't remember if that foxy lady I was married to, if she ever fixed persimmon pudding. I can't remember if she did. She'll let me know by email if she did. But I miss persimmon pudding. I got a persimmon tree, and the neighbor owns the property there and owns the back 40. He told me where it was, but I looked. I couldn't find any persimmons on the tree. But that's okay. I know you can go to the store and buy a can of pumpkin to make you a pumpkin pie. But I haven't found a can of where you can make persimmon pudding. Maybe they don't make persimmon pudding in a can. I don't know. Any of you people out there that knows, let me know in the comments if they make persimmon pudding in a can. I haven't found it in the Kroger's or JC store or Walmart, so I don't know. And I just want everybody to be safe on Thanksgiving Day. When you take a road trip, I want to say hi to everybody in Canada. God loves you. I love you. And some of those ladies in Canada are good looking. People, I look at video, I don't know, it's a cell phone. And you can only get it in China. And that one looks like that iPhone 17. China, it'll cost you about 5,000 yen. I think American money, it costs you around $600. It's an Android phone. But I don't know what kind of cell service they use in Japan. I don't know if they use Verizon, Cricket, AT&T. I don't know what cell service they use. I would love to have that phone. And like I say, I don't think it sells in the USA yet. I know I wrote it down. They call the cell phone a XIAOMI cell phone. XIAOMI cell phone. You all can look it up on YouTube. You can look it up on YouTube. It's kind of fancy. It looks like the iPhone 17, but got a little bit more stuff in it. And it's around $600 to $800 in the USA, but in China it's about $5,000 or 5,000 yen, whatever China use. And I like it. But it's an Android phone. And I think it got the same plug-in as an iPhone. And I didn't look at it that close. And People, I also don't want you to give up on your dreams. Follow your dreams. Don't give up on YouTube. You see how many subscribers I got, and you know how I run my YouTube channel. It'd be a year in December since I've been doing live videos. But if you got good content, you get your 1,000 subscribers, you get your 4,000 watch hours in no time if you got good content. But I'm earning my degree, as people says. I'm earning my degree. I'm working for it. I'm working hard for my YouTube channel. And I love you all. You're my YouTube channel, my YouTube family. You help me stay nice. We might not be real blood, but we're a YouTube family. I treat you like family. I wish I had some ice cream. I guess I'll wait until the next food stamp day. That's not until around about the first or second week in December. But I am going to get me a turkey for Christmas. Put it in the freezer. Then I'm going to have to get me one of those aluminum pans where I can cook my turkey. Make sure I got plenty butter. Probably get me a butterball turkey. I kind of like him. But you people on YouTube, my mom and grandma had a big pan. It was white. It might be coming out of colors. It was white. It had another pan you could sit down in it. You could put your turkey in it, and it had a lid on it. And on the front of it, you had a knob, and I think it had a light bulb in it that you can do the temperature. You know, set your temperature at 350, 450, whatever you have to do, and cook it. Then I think it had a little tray in front of it. Maybe it was your cooking times, I guess. It's been so long ago. But I like to find something like that, maybe at Walmart or a hardware store. I don't even know if they still make it. You younger people would probably know. The big white metal pan with handles on it. And you got another pan that sits down in, I guess, for the smaller turkey. And you got a lid that sits on top of it. I believe that had a glass in the top of it, I think. You know, it's been over 30 years ago, people. You know, I've cooked a whole lot of turkeys in that pot. You know, when Foxy Lady worked somewhere, I used to cook. At first, I only fixed one turkey. And the wife asked me, said, can you fix 2 turkeys? Because they loved your turkey. So I ended up fixing 2 turkeys. Maybe 3. I'm thinking 2. And they love it because I soak the heck out of it with butter. I forget how many butter sticks I use on a turkey. You know, I rub the turkey down with butter. Then I take everything out of inside of it and put it in the pan. And I put maybe 2 butter sticks inside of the turkey. And it was good. If you don't get fat off of that turkey, I don't know, maybe you're not human. But man, I really soaked it down in butter. I think I used, was it country crock, I think? I still use it to this day, a country crock. I might go in there and turn that ham over. Let it cook all night. Then tomorrow, turn it over. You know, let it get cooked even on both sides. Or I might flip it up and, cook, outside where you. But I should have got me 2 boxes of stove top stuffing, because I would go in there right now and fix me one. But I'm saving that to fix that on Turkey Day, which is Thursday. Tomorrow's Wednesday. But I like to have persimmon pudding. Hey, if anybody lives close to me, can you make me some persimmon pudding? And maybe Cool Whip? Oh, Lord. I bet I would put on 20 pounds or 10 pounds of eating that persimmon pudding. Oh, Lordy, I love it. I don't know if they got persimmon trees in Canada or not. But I love it. And your foxy lady knows what I like to eat. You know. And I'm trying to figure one I can go snack on after I get off of here. I done took my pills. All I have to do is fill my pill container up. But everybody's probably taking a road trip. That's okay. Hi, everybody in Canada. Hi, everybody in Russia, India, UK, and all. Wherever you at, you all have a good Turkey Day. And just remember, if you believe in God, no matter if it's Muhammad or Jehovah or a Jew or whatever, or God loves you all. Just remember that. Well, I hope it will too. I'd rather have homemade dressing and I would stove stuff. And that's what I miss about my mom and my grandma. Yeah, make sure you do a video of St. John 709. And maybe you get lucky and get in the Hudson Rex movie scene somehow as an extra. Wouldn't that be nice? 9 hours, Lordy. Where I live in Indiana, it probably take me 48 hours, I would guess, or more. I don't know. Because I'm an old man now. I used to drive for hours in the 18-wheeler. All I did, stop long enough to fill up, use the back. Boy. But I like where you live, 709. And people, if you want to learn about Canada, go to 709 concert videos. He got all kinds of videos, different animals where he lives in Canada. If you want to learn about Canada, that maybe they didn't teach you in school in government class or history class. I know when I was in school, we learned about Canada and the other countries. But I don't think they teach that anymore. But it's up to your younger people to educate me. They still in government and history teach about Canada and the other country, Korea, Vietnam. I had a history teacher. He was a veteran. And the first day of class, in his class, he told us, when you come tomorrow, leave your books in your locker. Bring paper and pencils. And he showed slides. Yeah. He showed slides and videos where he was in the war. That was history led by a teacher back there then. He was a good that's where I made good. I kind of like history. That's how come I watch a whole lot of YouTube from China, Russia, India. I like to watch those other countries. And I know I'm old, and I forgot things since I was in school. It's been over 50 years since I've been in school, people. You forget things. But that's how come I'm watching a whole lot of YouTube channel. That's my history channel. Alex, what you do? Fall asleep again? Alex fell out of the window. I don't know why kitty cats, you know how small the ledge is in the window. Every time a cat, see, there's Alexi up there in the window. Any cat gets up there, goes to sleep, they fall out. Lucky I got my bed going north and south. My feet going towards the north. My head is going to the south. Before, it was east and west. And when they cats gets up there and goes to sleep, I had scratches all over my head. You know, when cat falls, they're coming out with the paws and claws. And man, you think I was getting abused. Not by people. I was getting abused by my kitty cats. And I want to thank all the people that came up to my YouTube channel tonight, that would come up later and watch it because of the different time zones. Because some places might be 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. I think Russia and China, I think it might be 2 or 3 o'clock in the morning. And India, UK, it's early in the morning. And I've still been looking at computers. I bet Walmart got what they call Black Friday. I saw this desktop. It's around $700 to $900. That's with 1 gigabyte, a good graphics card. What I know about graphics card. Got plenty of RAM. You know, it's good, but I just don't have the money. And people, I want to thank you helping me get to my 1,000 subscribers where I get monetized, then I have money coming in that I can use. I've told you all, I need a new roof on my house. And a tin roof ain't cheap. I need a new riding lawnmower. I'd rather have a zero turn, because a zero turn is about 60 inches. Because if I keep pushing my push more, I'm going to have a heart attack or a stroke. But I only pushed the mower for 10 minutes, and I put it away until the next day. But you all been good to me on YouTube. And I tell you every night, when I get monetized, I'm not going to charge you a membership fee. I know other people charge you a membership fee. I could use the extra money, but my YouTube channel is not that good. And so why should I charge you something that I'm letting you to watch it for free? That shows you that I'm not out to make money, but I can use the extra money. There are things that I need that I can't afford because of my budget. And you all been hearing on TV and the internet the 2,000 we supposed to get in January, or the $600 we supposed to get in January for 6 months. People, don't go in and use your rainy day fund, because there's no guarantee that we will get that $2,000 or the $600 for 6 months. There's no guarantee. I think our Congress and Senate has to do that, to vote on. And those idiots up in D.C., they don't give a crap about us. They don't give a crap about us. But we put them in there, but when they get in there, they forget about us. They won't listen to us. Our congressmen and our senators, they won't listen to us. And knowing we could use that extra money. We could use it. And what Mitch McConnell is trying to do, he's a Kentucky senator. You other senators have to vote no on the bill that he got in there. You know, I would vote no. I don't see how Mitch McConnell keep getting elected. He's retiring after his term is up. And but I want you all to have a good turkey day. Any foxy ladies that lives close to me, like Scottsburg. I know there's people from Scottsburg that watch this video. They sit back and watch. And I would love to have a good turkey. I would love to have some turkey, especially turkey legs, turkey gravy, mashed potatoes. That's one thing I forgot is mashed potatoes. I can't remember everything. I don't have a foxy lady next to me to talk to, 'cause she would remember that. And I want to thank you all for coming up here, helping me relax and not go stir crazy. When you home alone, nobody to talk to, your kids don't come over to visit, or your grandkids don't come over, or your boyfriend or girlfriend don't come over. You know the movie. I've been watching some videos of Home Alone. I'm probably gonna have to go on YouTube and type in Home Alone. I like watching Home Alone. I'm trying to think when I got to snack on. I'm out of popsicles. What popsicle's in there, I give it to my son because he likes them. I think it's the pink one, maybe like pink lemonade. And hey, that ain't bad. What do you all think about this? I'm just playing around. Let's try this one. Hey, I might do that for a while. How y'all like this? Is that doing? Boy, that shows I'm really bald headed up there. Oh, Lordy. You know. That it does look pretty good, people. I'd be no telling what Foxy Lady would say about this. But I'm having fun. That's what keeps me going, people. You all keeping me going. And I love it. Let's see what else I can do. Oh, look at my cheeks. That'd be okay. That's okay. I don't like that one. No, she don't like that. I'll try this one. See what happens. Oh. Oh, my eyeballs. I see what it does. Oh, look at my eyeballs. Look like kitty cat eyes. Hey, I kind of like that. I might leave it like that. Look like kitty cat eyes, people. Oh, Lordy. I can hear that foxy lady cuss me out. I'm used to it. I'm used to it. But it's fun. You know, that's what we do. We all passing the time away and having a great old time. That's what we are here for, people. Let's try this one. Oh, nah, that's hard. Oh, my goodness. Oh, Lordy. Ain't that scary? Oh, I'm just having fun. Maybe this should have been Halloween one. Should be. You know, it should have been. Ain't that good, people? You know, just having the good old time. You know. You know, that's what we're here for, to have a good old time. You know, that's what we're here for. That don't do anything. You know, no, I got flowers on. Nah. Let's try this one. Oh, that's kind of better. Oh, Lord. Oh, boy, let's do a surprise one. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord, look, my eyeballs all popped out. Oh, I'm surprised. Let's leave it there for a while. You know, I'm really got my eyes wide open. Oh, and, you know, I can hear Foxy Lady the X, you know, raising all kinds of cane. I can hear her right now. She is raising cane. She is raising cane. It's no, I don't like that one. That's pretty good. Yeah, that's pretty good. You see my teeth. Oh my good. That is pretty good, people. Yeah, that is pretty. It's pretty great. Yeah, it's getting close to Christmas. You know, I kind of like this one. You know, the lights looks beautiful. And I want to thank you all beautiful people, you know. And you all have a good turkey day. Be careful when you take on a road trip to go see your family. Wherever you're going on Turkey Day, be safe out there on the road. No talking on your cell phone when you're driving. Let your better half be on the cell phone. You pay attention when you're driving, because Rudolph could be out there on the road somewhere. It's the time of the year that Rudolph is going to be running, or it's hunting season. You got to watch out. And I love that person who's doing the hearts. I love hearts. It's probably a foxy lady, I would think. Which foxy lady, I don't know. But people, it's time for me to get off of here. You all good-looking ladies got to get your beauty sleep. You all have a good turkey day. I see you sometime tomorrow. You all have a great day. I love you all. God love you all. And you all have a great day. I